It was announced that Bloomington would be getting a new emergency vet clinic to help fill an existing hole in coverage. Clayton Baumgarth talked to experts to find out why emergency vet care has been lacking in Bloomington.
At the Bloomington Animal Shelter, staff members see their fair share of tough sights from the animals they've rescued.
I can't think of the exact dog's name, but we had a dog that was appeared to be hit by a car.
In Bloomington, emergency vet care is lacking, and getting timely critical care for animals in need is challenging.
Instead of being able to get to a vet to get x-rays right away, what we did is we had to bring it back to the shelter. We started on pain management, and then the next day, as soon as we could, we had staff come in and just start calling around to see which vets we could get in.
Because his staff is trained to keep injured animals in stable condition, the dog came out of the accident just fine.
Ended up being okay, and we got it recovered from that, no broken bones or anything, but it would have been nice having a bit extra triage the day of the injury.
Bloomington has a decent number of vet clinics in the area that provide wellness checkups, surgeries, and prescriptions for pets. If your pet can manage to wait a day or so to get into an appointment, you're covered. But all the clinics in town are closed on Sunday, with some being closed and others having limited hours on Saturday. If your cat decides to snack on your potted lilies on a Saturday afternoon, you're out of luck to get treatment in town until Monday morning. That is, unless you decide to rush to one of the nearest 24/7 vet clinics in either Beech Grove or Fishers, a drive that can take nearly an hour and a half depending on traffic. When time is of the essence, it's the last thing that any pet owner wants to do. Souter says the lack of 24/7 vet care is a complicated issue for multiple reasons.
Part of it is the availability of staffing, of course. The other piece is in order to make it go financially, most places need a specific kind of census level in the community, and we're kind of right on that edge.
According to experts at the State Board of Animal Health, Bloomington is feeling the effects of a nationwide issue.
We've experienced a shortage in areas across our state. We've had calls from local politicians and local veterinarians that they're having difficulty getting veterinary coverage in their area of the state. It's not unique to Indiana. It's across the United States.
Dr. Marsh says that since the start of COVID, the number of people seeking and getting pets increased, leading to more people seeking health care for those pets.
There's been increased demand for veterinary services, and so the hours to be available and the demands to be available have certainly increased over the last couple of years.
The issue goes even further, where ranchers are even having difficulty sourcing vet care for livestock like cows, pigs, horses, and chickens. Dr. Marsh recommends one strategy to help your animals get the care they need through this shortage of staff.
I think one of the critical things is that pet owners or livestock owners, you own a horse, whatever it might be, that you've established a relationship prior. Because veterinarians are very busy, and so if you don't have a relationship and you cold call the clinic, they have a list of clients that have established that relationship, and they're going to be looking to them.
Shelter Director Souter echoes those thoughts.
From an individual that works with animals, an individual that has animals, vet care is not easy. It's a very stressful profession, so the more people have compassion and good relationships with their vets, the more people are going to be interested in pursuing and taking that route.
For Bloomingtonians, Vet Check Urgent Care Center is opening sometime in the spring. Souter welcomes the new business.
We love working with our vets in the community. We don't have a veterinarian on staff, so we rely on those relationships with the different clinics. So if we have another clinic coming to town that's willing to kind of work with us and help with our needs, emergencies, that's a great thing.
There you go, good puppy.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Clayton Baumgarth.
Vet Check's addition should close Monroe County's gap in 24/7 emergency vet care.